What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and this is my review of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Beast Morphers Red Ranger. Alright, my zillions. Finally beginning Wave 2 of the Lightning Collection. Now, these guys have been showing up at Walgreens for the last, 2 weeks. Nada here in the NYC area that I have found. If you live in the NYC area and you have found these guys, let me know where. Because I've had no luck, and this guy finally came from Hasbro Pulse, where I had pre-orders for. I had pre-orders at Amazon too. Whichever was coming first, I was going with. So the Hasbro Pulse ones came first. Pretty cool. I did get the Green Ranger and the Putty Patrol. That's basically part of Wave 2 as well, though it's a 2-pack. At GameStop, I will be reviewing those shortly as well. But I wanted to get this one done because, for me, this has been the lead character in this Wave 2. Honestly, because I saw this first at Toy Fair, and I really couldn't wait to get it. So, I'm glad it's finally here. It's a cool figure overall, but man, not only the Walgreens things, but these releases are all over the place. Some folks are getting multiple figures from Hasbro Pulse, some folks are not getting them at all. There's issues going on with GameStop and Goldar, but you know what, guys, that's neither here or there. There are a lot of things going on. Please check out my Facebook page for all that good stuff. But let's get to this review. One cool thing though, if you do order on Hasbro Pulse, you get this really cool card sheet. It is not perforated, but it is a nice card stock. You got really awesome portraits here from the boxes of all the Rangers from the second wave. Looks really cool. I believe the artist is Tom Whalen that does these. It's really, really nice. And here you have, it says Hasbro Pulse on here. Then Lost Galaxy Magnet Defender, Mighty Morphin Ranger, Pink Ranger, Beast Morphers Gold, Beast Morphers Red. So, yeah, looks really, really cool. Yeah, very, very nicely done. I like it a lot. So, very cool little sheet, a little nice bonus if you get it from Hasbro Pulse. For accessories, Beast Morphers Red comes with a couple of extra fist hands here. They're okay. Sculpts are kind of soft on them. And there you go. You got a nice deep hinge on them though, so can do some cool stuff with them. But yeah, a little soft in my opinion. We got the Beast Saber, or whatever they're calling it. It looks okay. It's not bad. Cast in black. You got blue paint there at the sword edge. Here you got metallic blue with some red, some silver. But guys, I feel like the basic, and we're gonna be doing this a lot here. The basic figure, well, not that too much. The basic figure blade looks better, in my opinion. It doesn't have as many colors, but I feel like the shape is a little better. And I love this metallic blue that they did, and the silver. It is missing the red paint, but then you got this silver paint on here. And I like the gray. And guess what? I said this during my review of the basic figure, that I had a feeling that you were going to be able to interchange weapons, and that is a fact, because here is how this one fits in there. Pretty good, I would say. Pretty good. So, and obviously you should see the regular one, right? Yeah. So that's how that one fits. I think the other one is better. Next up, speaking of better, We got the Cheetah Blaster here, the Cheetah whatever, yeah, I think it's the Cheetah Beast Blaster. Is that what it's called? Molded in red. You got black hilt. You got a little black there. It's kind of like Darkrai actually, and a little touch of silver or white for the eyes. It's okay. It's molded nicely. Fits in his hand good. Looks pretty good. However, oh man, just like the Saber, the basic one, I think, is better. It might be slightly smaller or more compact, I should say. But I love the tail being in that black or dark gray. You got paint up there. You got paint back there. You got the paint isn't as prominent at the cheetah face, but otherwise, this looks better. And I think this is the one, because I really like the Cheetah Blaster. It's really, really nice. I just think this looks way better. So if you have the basic figure, I think this is the combo you're going to want, guys, for sure. Next up, we got this little effect piece done in yellow. This is funny because for a little bit here, I thought that this was the cheetah weapon kind of digitizing into place for whatever reason. I mean, it's, the grid type of deal. But it's not. What it is, it's an effect piece for the Saber. So that we're going to go right there. And that looks pretty cool. I like that effect piece a lot. That's very, very nicely done. So let's get this back in his hand here. That looks awesome. I love that. It's done in a nice translucent plastic, yellow plastic, and it's got a lot of detail. It's just soft, but it's cool. Can it fit on the other one? Let's find out, guys. Let's find out together. Yeah, I mean, it goes just up to there, but the blade is just different, like they just made it different, but it does fit. It sure does, guys. So yeah, it's a cool piece. I like that a lot. And last but not least, we have the Irori Unmasked head. Came out really good. I like it. The digital printing looks pretty good. The eyes look good. It's very shiny, but these things are, maybe it's a little bit too shiny. Lips look good. The nose looks good. It's got his earrings. Very nice. The hair is molded very well. So I dig this. I think they've done a good job with this one. When I saw this figure, it was just debuting at Toy Fair. I thought it came out really cool. It was looking good. I don't remember if there was just a pic of this guy or if he was actually there. No. But yeah, let's see. Oh, it's very tight going in on his head. So hold on a second. Real quick, double reason for this addendum to this head. One thing, I feel like the gloss is so much on the eye here, on this eye, that it's actually kind of distorting it. So definitely wanted to mention that, because when you look at it up close, it's not so bad when you're just playing around with it, but when you look at it up close, you can see it's just crazy glossy on that side. The other thing is, the character's name is Devin, not Rory. Rory is the actor's name, so yeah. Alright, and there it is. Looking good. It fits well. It looks good. Yeah, this is cool. They've done a good job with the, these unmasked heads. It's making this series just very nice. Very cool options for you. So yeah, good job here. I really dig this. Moving on with the rest of the figure, it looks really good in my opinion. I love it. I mean, Go Busters, I just thought those designs for everything was really cool in that show. So bringing them here for Beast Morphers was such an awesome choice, because we get cool figures. we've gotten like a couple of cool lines of figures now for this stuff, so it's great. The helmet looks fantastic. I dig it. Nice line work there. Got nice silver. The goggle part is done in a little bit of a different color. It's definitely more pearlescent. You can see that. It's pretty cool. Cheetah looks good. The little black stripes on the head, I've seen some people say that some of theirs did not come with that, not painted in, so do be careful. I guess I lucked out getting this on Hasbro Pulse. That's where I got this figure. I got him on Hasbro Pulse, if you missed that part of my opening. But it looks good. There's a nice texture to the jacket. Looks pretty cool. Kind of looks leathery, which is nice. The zipper is painted well. This is a floating piece, this strap, so if you want to take it off, you can certainly do so. It does look a little weird to me without it, but it's done in a glossy black plastic. It's got a little bit of silver there. It does look really good. We will leave it off. It's kind of like an accessory, right? The belt looks good. Silver. There is a little excess silver at the very bottom, and you can see that. So it's not totally clean. Black looks good around. And then you got silver underneath here. Looking good, and on the inside of the arms. This is the thing I hate about some, the Hasbro figures, is they never paint in those joints. But at the same time, rather I guess look like that than it shipping. It is what it is. I feel like he's got a nice build. Kind of fits Rory more than like the original Super Sentai version, so I think that's pretty cool. Which overall, let's talk about that right now. I think the proportions are very nice on it. Looking good. Again, it's Power Rangers. This is a Power Rangers line, not a Super Sentai line. So they would go with how the Power Rangers actors look within the suits. You know what I'm saying? So it's very specific, and that's cool. After all, Hasbro owns Power Rangers. Now, you got the Morpher here done with some orange paint, some silver paint, some blue paint. Get a little closer. It's not bad. It's sculpted pretty well. I like this hand. I think it's cool. That's open. And he's got his trigger hand. Now, I wish there was like a closed hand without the trigger. I think that would have been good. I didn't mention it before, but like to hold... this weapon, it would have been cooler if he was just, gripping it instead of, like, the trigger hand. It's fine, but, I'm wishing. Pants are pretty cool, molded nicely, obviously done in black, so nothing there. Now, this whole part is done in black, and you could kind of tell that this needed an extra little bit there. It does end up looking a little bit like dirt, which is fine, I guess. But then you can tell it's two different colors here. So it really needed... This leg is actually a little better, as you can see. That looks pretty good. Here you can tell it needed another coat to cover that black a little better. Not the worst thing in the world, and you don't really notice it too much when you're playing around with it. But when you're looking at it here, you definitely do notice it. So that's a bit of a bummer. But otherwise, I think this figure... I think it looks pretty good, honestly. And articulation, we'll leave the straps off for now. Head is on the hinged ball joint, like most of Hasbro's are. You got the butterfly joint, which is awesome for the Lightning Collection. So very cool for a lot of good fighting moves. Hinge swivel otherwise at the shoulder. Moves pretty good. That moves in pretty nicely, so that's good. Swivel at the bicep. Double jointed elbow works fine. And then you have the hinge, which is pretty deep, like I said before, with a swivel. That one looks like it wants to come out a little bit. Splits that much. Oh, I didn't go into the chest. You got the upper body. It feels a tad loose, but it's not like... Yeah, it does look a little loose, but it doesn't feel it like super loose. And then you got the bottom joint there, no waist. Splits that much, kicks that much, goes back a little bit. Swivel at the thigh. Double jointed knee, boot cut, rocker, hinge, So there you go. You know, it's what we've been expecting with these Lightning collections, and it's pretty good. The butterfly joints are really always welcome. So, yep, good articulation. For your size comparisons, here he is with the Green Ranger from the Putty Patrol 2-pack, as well as the Putty itself. Here's Rory with Lord Zed, Nightcrawler, the Big Colossus, Far From Home Mysterio, who looks like he could be a Power Ranger villain, Armored Batman, Battle Cat, the Legacy MMPR Red Ranger, and finally the basic version of the same character. I'm going to bring these guys in. Now, this guy definitely is a lot better, but if you just want to go simple with Beast Morphers, these are fine figures. They really are. In a lot of ways, they have a lot of cool stuff. Obviously, the weapons are better. And I gotta say, the visor here on the basic is better. It stands out more as a different color than this does. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Otherwise, I mean, you obviously get more paint here. But I like the red boots here. He's very skinny in this one. A little more beefy here, so I don't know. It's up to you what you'd like, but if you're good with just basic figures, $10, man. You know, I can't not recommend them. I got them. They're pretty cool. And my final thoughts, I think this is pretty good. Slight issues here and there, but nothing super major. I do think the weapons on the basic figures are better. I mean, he's holding the Cheetah Blaster from the basic right now, and it looks a lot better than the ones that came with him. I don't know. Maybe Hasbro messed up. Maybe they gave the basic figures the weapons that were supposed to come with the Lightning collection and vice versa. Hey, crazier things have happened, but in my opinion, the weapons are better on the basic figure, and that proof is right there. I do really like that these figures have deep hinges, so you could do this nice, cool, holding his helmet pose. I really dig that. That might be something really cool for you guys to experiment with on your shelves, something nice. The Unmasked head is pretty good. Do have a slight issue where I feel like they over-digitize the eyes here. At least one side does become a little muddled. But otherwise, yeah, this is a pretty cool figure, definitely. And it continues a nice line of figures. Looking forward to getting the rest of Wave 2 in hand, hopefully sooner than later. You know, I'm done running out to Walgreens to check them out. Now that they're starting to drop on Hasbro Pulse, I will just be patient. So, yep, there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Buy me a coffee on Coffee if you dig what I do. Become a zillion today. And don't forget to click that bell. Till next time, peace out, peeps.